Are you ready? Okay. We'll go ahead and open the Tuesday, September 2nd Morocco Town Council meeting by standing and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first thing we need to do is have a public hearing on the 2026 Conservancy and town board budgets. So I see there's no one from the public here, so does anyone have any questions? Okay, then we can go ahead and close the public hearing and move on to the town board meeting. I'm done with my stuff. You want me to? Okay, all right. I emailed everyone the claims from the August meeting, just approval for those.
I make a motion that we approve the claims.
I second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the minutes,
Read them.
Yep. I make a motion to accept.
I second.
We both second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
okay, all right, then, that's all I have. Dustin?
I gave.
Jason has it.
Quite out. It was not a very busy month. Mostly civil issues that I've been dealing with, a few trespass issues that I've been continually working with Remy. Discuss that a little, I'm with it becoming an issue, but one in particular that has become an issue. I had a lot of help since I was gone a few days, took a couple of vacation days. I had a lot of help from the reserves and Officer Mosley from the sheriff's department. So thanks to them for covering days while I was gone. And I only had to deal with a few phone calls while I was gone. Most of the stuff, the reserves and Joe took care of. So other than that, there's really not anything pressing or concerning for last month. And there's the list of all of and the gas line in there too.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Brian, do you have anything?
I don't have a whole lot. Everything's kind of quiet right now. I shouldn't say that happens, but we do have, I do have several trees that I need to get taken down. I'm just coming to make sure that, I talked to Sherry earlier about the price, and I don't know the price yet. I got to get it done, but I just want to know if it's okay if I get there. Our trees in our property belong that people are complaining about, so I'm gonna take probably 5 or 6 that I'm gonna take
Is it
down.
live streaming?
And
Okay.
that'll have Gary Weisman taken down. I just want to make sure it's okay with you guys if I follow up on that and do that.
Okay.
Sound good?
You'll get me an estimate though before he
I'll
does
get you
any
an
work.
estimate. Yeah, we'll get you this before he does anything. So
All right,
Well,
anyone?
there's quite a few trees that need to be trimmed.
we've been trimming, Ernie and I, when I can get him to come help, and we've been trimming a few trees for the buses and
I
stuff.
don't remember what street we were on yesterday and it hit my truck. And I know my truck is not as big as the bus, but it's close.
And so as King and them tell me what they're rubbing, we try to trim them up. So, try to let even though the trees are on our property, I try to let the people know that we're gonna trim their trees.
Yes.
So.
And you want to talk about cleanup day or?
That's all speculated whether Chloe goes into labor or not, so.
Yeah, but we have a townwide or another cleanup day scheduled for September 20th. Dumpsters have been ordered. We have sent out a few letters to residents, letting them know that they need to be doing some cleanup.
And Kathy and I are done with most of the files. I should be done labeling with all of the names for you by tomorrow. So we can finish getting those letters out before that date.
Do you have a copy of the letter?
Yeah, she puts a copy in.
I put a
Okay.
copy in their file when I send it.
No, I just never seen it. I was. I can look at it later.
Okay,
Fine.
yeah, it's in their folders,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I have the file. You can't see it right now.
No, I know, you've got a file.
Okay, and. I don't think I don't think unless. Brady, you have something?
Just my report, really not a whole lot added to it. Just some of the stuff from last month's report that was scheduled, all got completed as it should have. The main thing, October 3rd will be my last day full time. We have hired a replacement. He will start next week and I will start training him. You'll start seeing Randy and Aaron more after that October 3rd date. I will still be part-time. I'm gonna be like 6 to 9 hours a week. So I'll still be around, but just in a very limited capacity. So, that's pretty much it. I will still attend the October meeting. I will bring my trainee with and so you guys can meet him and start all that. Dad will probably be your guys' lead for any real technical questions while he comes up to speed. So
Well, thanks for everything you've done for us.
no problem. It was a pleasure.
Becky?
I have a couple things. One is I received an email about some concerns about vehicles parking in a bus loading zone. The town does have a parking schedule ordinance, so I prepared this amendment to designate that area of Indiana between Clay and Lincoln as a restricted parking zone. So if you guys approve of that, you can go ahead and execute that, and then that'll need to be published in the newspaper so that it can be enforced.
Can it be signed tonight? Or not till after it's published?
Under the circumstances where you're having problems with the school, you can waive the requirement for 2 readings, and you can just go ahead and sign it tonight if you all
Yeah,
vote
I'll
in
agree.
favor of waiving and taking a vote on it tonight. So it would require 2 votes. One vote is to suspend the requirements, and then the second vote is to approve that ordinance.
And then it'll have to be published for one time in the paper or?
Let me double check on
Okay.
the frequency of the
Okay.
publication. For some reason, I always have to go look that up. It never
That's okay.
sticks in my head.
Do you need this one back, Becky? Or is that for us?
Oh, that's for you.
You want to sign it?
Mm-hmm. But we need a motion to suspend
Hmm.
the waiting.
Want to do that?
I'll make a motion to, suspend the 2-week waiting
The
process.
reading. the
2 week.
second reading. Mhm.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and then you would need a motion theoretically to pass that ordinance.
I make a motion to pass this ordinance as read.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the next thing I have is an update for you on, there was a discussion previously about the town's interest in possibly purchasing some lots adjacent to the town
Yes.
hall here. I did have a conversation about that today. Those lots are gonna need to be appraised.
They
So-
do?
Mhm. So we're gonna move that forward and
Okay.
hopefully we can get some progress made on that quickly.
I was on that phone call with that person while you were calling to
Yes.
try to get it worked out.
Yep, exactly.
Mhm.
I got a call back and
Yep.
the next thing is the property located at 212 West State Street.
Yes.
I don't know if you've had an opportunity to look at it yet because I just sent it out to you all this afternoon.
I've got it here.
Okay, perfect. So I think looks like we'll need a second appraisal on that one, and then we'll be ready to move that forward. If we're able to get that quickly enough, do you want to open those bids at your October meeting?
This is the property,
The
Down.
corner.
That's the one that's not buildable, right?
well, I mean, that was the discussion, so.
Becky, I do have a question. So, years ago, when, that house was
Yeah.
torn down, I was told to put a lien on that property for the amount of money that it was to take the property down.
Okay,
So there is a lien on that property. So I didn't know if that would make any kind of difference here.
well, now that lien is owned by the town and the building is owned by the town, or I'm sorry, the
Oh.
property is owned by the town.
Okay, so
So-
I need to release that lien then? Okay, okay.
I think we should go ahead with the second appraisal. But that would also give us time to look into
Yeah, JR is supposed to go
the,
dig.
yeah,
and
the
see
ability
if-
to build on that property.
Okay,
And so,
So, the second appraisal, do you have someone that would do that?
Or
I
is it
do
a town
not.
employee?
It can be a town employee who's familiar with the property.
Okay. Okay. And then open bids at the October meeting, only if it's, are we gonna put it out for bid before we know if it's buildable, or what's the deal there?
Well, the last meeting that we had with JR, he said he was gonna go down there and dig
right.
at somebody's direction, so I
Right.
will call JR and make sure he goes down there and gets that done before October's meeting.
Okay. Okay, do you guys wanna set trick or treat hours, at this meeting? Because our next meeting would be October 7th, and people are gonna be calling soon, wanting to know what we
Don't we do
do.
5 to 7?
That's what we've always
Mhm.
done, but I just wanna make sure everybody's in
We can leave
agreement.
it 5 to 7.
October 31st, 5 to 7, okay.
Do we need a motion?
I'm not sure, do we, Becky, for that?
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
It
I'll
never
make a
hurts.
motion. October 31st, 5 to 7, trick or treat hours.
I
Okay.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Kathy said I do.
Okay, and then
Can I have that
normally,
paper?
Diane Gonzi brings the preschoolers up here dressed in their costumes. In the town, I usually get them a little book. Uh, and we stamp it with the town of Morocco in it. And then when they come in, we hand them a little book. So are you guys good with me doing that?
You give them
Yeah.
candy?
Yeah, book and candy.
Okay. Yes, please, please do that for those little children. I make a motion to approve
I'll
her buying a
second it.
book and candy for kids.
It's just like a little Halloween
Okay.
book. I think they're not much. Okay,
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
There.
okay. I do not have any donation requests unless someone
I
else
do not
does.
either. He did not come, so. The
No?
only other thing I had is, I don't know his name, the guy that owns the gas station in town. He asked me yesterday, what he would have to do to put a sign for his gas station on the north end of town, like by her sign. So I asked Sherry, and so we discussed that. That's just put that in your hat and we'll work on that one. What his answer is or what he needs to do. Okay? Okay.
Okay. Anybody have anything for the good of the order? Becky?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I second. There was something else that I forgot. Did have a meeting with,